So the markets have just finished. Trading is done for today, and let's have a look at what we're seeing with AMC. We're seeing an increase in price of 6 cents. We actually went as high as 20 plus today, so it was a fairly good day. Obviously did not close above that, coming back down, but yeah, we are still finishing in the green. We want to be talking about how the price has moved. We want to be talking about how the markets are looking. This is going to be like the morning update video that we do, just a bit of a consolidation on our thoughts at the end of day. If it sounds good, if you will enjoy it, make sure to smash that like and subscribe. But as usual, this is not financial advice. I know you are aware of it, but I'm going to say it again. Do your own research, guys. Make your own minds up. Anyway, jumping straight into this one, we're going to first have a look at the figures from Stonko Tracker and Ortex. And Stonko Tracker is showing us at the end of today 1.4 million shares still available to borrow, and the cost to borrow is set at 0.8, so that's a borrow fee. If you want to have a look at the figures for ETF, you can do as well. Feel free to check this out in your own time too. But we're going to quickly move on to the next piece that we have. So it's coming from Ortex Guy. Now, at the time of filming, he hasn't put out the end of day figures. I'm sure he will, so make sure to check those out. But these are the figures from only 2 hours ago, midday. So they are fairly accurate, but we'll have a quick read of it. Ortex Guy here with your midday update for today. So the short interest is climbing slowly back up. We can see return not matching what the price action from the with Monday. The current mood is if a coroner botches a surgery, does that mean that the worst that could happen is it could bring someone back from the dead? So he always gives those little funny commentaries, and that is today. So we're going to have a read of the data. We're going to start off on this piece, and we'll have a read of what it says. So estimated SI change is going to be plus 0.95%. The estimated SI of the free float currently sat at 21.38%. The estimated SI as a number of shares is 109.72 million. Return shares is sat at 483.9k. The borrowed is sat at 1.6 million, giving us a borrowed change of plus 1.11 million. The cost to borrow minimum is 1.04%. The cost to borrow maximum is 3.94%. The cost to borrow average, therefore, is somewhere in between that at 1.5%. Now, coming on to our next sheet of data, we have the exchange reported SI. Now, as we did in the morning, we're looking at this column for the data that has changed. Now, not much has changed from the morning update. We're seeing things over here like a plus 11, so 11.09%, not too big. Obviously, in relation to this morning, yes, it is a big number as a whole. Now, the estimated short interest of free float 1.05, percentage of free float on loan plus 0.04, the shares on loan plus 0.5, the days to cover minus 4.25, cost to borrow plus 2.42, and the utilization has not changed, still sat at 100. So we get a brisk view of what the data shows us. Now let's have a look to the price. Now again, I don't focus on this too much, but now and again it is useful, fun, interesting, informative to look at it and to make a little bit of an assumption based on it. Now today, like I said, not really a big day at all. Yes, we broke past 20, which is great, and like I said before, zoom out to the past month and it shows us that there is still that life in the stock. Now today's volume is also an increase on the prior trading day, which is good, and it's actually even an increase on the day before that if we have a look, so not too bad. And again, this is what we're talking about when it comes to bullish volume. So bullish volume in the past 2 days is increasing, and of course we had quite a bit of bearish volume in the day before that due to the red day that we have had. Now, what we're seeing for the actual body of the candle, if we like to go that deep into it, we're seeing, of course, a high wick and then a big push down to the bottom. Now, what I fear, like I said this morning, is this is going to be a trend like this. You know, we're going to go up, then we're going to come down. It's something that we've seen in the past, and I know I keep banging on about this theory. I'm not saying it to be bearish, but I'm just saying it is something which we should be aware of. So, evidently, one thing that we want to do for the bulls, and of course for the people who want to see AMC rise immediately, if we're going to see that, we need to break above 20 and stick above it. We need a close above 20 in my opinion, and of course that would point to some consolidation in that range. Now of course, like you said, I am a bull in AMC, I am a big fan, I do hold shares, however I do anticipate more of a drop. Now if that does happen, we're looking for that to come in potentially tomorrow, because we have had that flat day today, which could be indicative of that trend change and a reversal back down for a little while. Again, will it matter either way? In my opinion, no, because as I've said to you many times, it's not about what happens on the day-to-day basis. It's about looking at the figures, which we have done, and that's why I like to give you guys the figures before I give you my opinion, because it's important to look at facts before we look at opinion. So fact shows us that everything is still looking sweet as far as the potential for that Moass is concerned, and then the question points to when, and that is the unknown area that nobody really has an idea of. And that's why, you know, making predictions, as I always say, is something which we shouldn't really pay too much importance to, but it is also important to be aware of what can happen in both the best and worst case scenario, so that we are prepared to deal with that situation. Now again, this has been my opinion. Again, a break above 20 on the upside is what we're looking for, and other than that, we're looking for some downside if we do start to see that come in. That wouldn't be a worry in my opinion, but that's just the way that I see things. So guys, hope it was useful, hope it was fun, informative, any of that stuff. If it was, give it a like and subscribe, but for now it's a goodbye. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you'll be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.